It's cutoff season, family. Whoo, this is about to be a tough word. And the reason why it's tough is because I know that it applies in my life currently. Listen, y'all. It's cutoff season because that dead weight is about to fall off of you. It may be people, it may be things, it may be situations. But let me tell you, it's really difficult to receive sometimes this word because people who you thought was going to be with you forever or that long run, they actually are showing that, nope, they're not going with you. And that's a hard truth to receive, especially when you're like, but I didn't do anything. But that's not what this is about. I need y'all to go ahead and get your word out and go to John 6. I don't know if y'all knew this, but I was ignorant to knowing that Jesus had more disciples than the 12. I know, naive, whatever. But I'm going to tell you this. If you go to John 6, you will realize that Jesus had many disciples. Many of them were following him. And right after he fed the thousands and the multitudes with the 5 loaves of bread and the 2 fish, many of these disciples that were following him started to reveal themselves. And he was doing the teaching. And the Lord was explaining how, the thing that the ancestors ate, that manna came from heaven. But what he was trying to explain to them was, but whoever feeds on this bread will live forever. What he was talking about was belief in the word. And Jesus was the walking word. Right? So while he was giving this teaching, it explains that many of these disciples said out loud, verse 60, on hearing it, many of his disciples said, this is a hard teaching. Who can accept it? Aware that his disciples were grumbling about this, Jesus said to them, y'all listen to this. Does this offend you? Then what if you see the Son of Man ascend to where he was before? The Spirit gives life. The flesh counts for nothing. The words I have spoken to you, they are full of the Spirit and life. Yet there are some of you who do not believe. For Jesus had known from the beginning which of them did not believe and who would betray him. He went on to say this. This is why I told you that no one can come to me unless the Father has enabled them. From this time, many of his disciples turned back and no longer followed him. You do not want to leave too, do you? Jesus asked the 12. Y'all listen, that means that so many of them did not believe and decided to turn around. Jesus did not go chase them. Jesus accepted that, hey, their part in my story has come to an end. And therefore, they cut themselves off. They cut themselves off from the source and the truth and the light. Because some people just can't take where you're about to go. Some people not made to go where you about to ascend to. So I say this to you. It is cutoff season. It does hurt, but it's going to be so much better when you realize the ones who stayed are the ones that God decided to remain. Those are your 12 in a sense. Go to work, God.